Right, we've come down to one of our usual
One of our
places.
favourite little places, isn't it?
We've found a lot in here over the years.
Normally, this is the first time this year, though. That tree over there, was how many years ago it had the tree? It was a good few years.
Maybe it's about 3 years ago at least, maybe it's 4.
That's the same bit of wood we were seeing the deer now, wasn't it?
Aye, we found a little bit before.
Plenty of birds singing.
Aye.
It was raining there when we were away. It's brightened up now. It looks not too bad of a day.
It's a good sign when you can hear the birds.
I think doing the bottom here, well, normally chances dip as wagtails. Haven't found the wagtails for a few years, like how?
No, for some reason. I will found the dippers a couple of times, but that's about it.
A few nests in that little bit honeysuckle type stuff where there was a long-tailed tit we found one.
We did.
And
bullfinch and we found blackbirds in it. It's like there's a piece down the bottom here. Where we've found like a few nests in it over the years. But we have found other nests in here. Pigeons. We found the goldcrest in here 1 year now. Like it had been predated and there was an egg on the floor.
We weren't sure at the time, were we?
No.
But when we found another ones last year, we kind of realised that
it was, because plus we've seen the egg and someone did comment on it saying that's a goldcrest egg. There was an egg on the floor there. Because at first we thought it was a long-tailed tit had been predated. Similar type of nest, like the remains of it anyways. We just weren't sure, because it was ripped to bits.
I might actually just leave the camera, because this bit hanging.
The honeysuckle stuff, we'll have a look in it.
And then we'll head down to the river.
I know, it's a weird one.
Well, you know better than me.
I know, but I didn't recognise that one. It's making some kind of dodgy noise. There's the remains of the old blackbirds on the top there. Really old, that.
I think that's it, innit?
There was one halfway down last time and that, but there's no there.
Yeah, we'll just...
No there at the minute.
Getting on the river. That's just a squirrel's grey stuck up there.
It looks like one, doesn't it? Aye, it's big.
I think it is just a grey in it.
It is, aye, it's all round.
Oh, we'll get down on the river.
It reminds us of the red squirrel.
Aye, little.
Aye, because the grey squirrels are a bit more substantial, aren't they?
How big is it? Because it doesn't look big enough.
No.
Possibly like it. I've just never seen red squirrels.
No, I've never seen them.
Run here for
years now. You're right. But that's what we used to see them like, like built on a pigeons and we just put a bit of a dome on them.
You only seen the red squirrels. You didn't see any greys.
No. Oh, let me talk to the car. Oh, you've got your little one.
I've got a little one on my key ring here.
I'm terrible for that. I found the wrens in here 1 year as well. That had eggs.
That was good for you back there, wasn't it?
It's just in there somewhere. No, there this year, like. Oh, God. Look to you.
Should have the camera on it there.
Alright, you should have been coming down first.
Yeah.
It's always nice doing here. Still a cold wind.
Aye, it's a little bit nippy like still, isn't it?
And we're going to check up here. This is where we always find you see the kingfishers, we'll kind of check that. But we always look
it's always there, but well, you're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to film them when they're nesting anyways.
Why we'll just put that up and put it on.
Aye, because I've got to struggle up here past all these rocks and all that in the water. I'll put it on when we get up there. I'll put the camera back on there. Just in case anything jumps out as I'm walking along. Philip's up there already. I'll have to turn back off again for this part. I was just showing you how bad this is. Not there. There's a dip I just blasted down. Came from roughly where Philip is, so. And I was nesting up there the other year. We'll have a look. Well, I'm finally getting here. That's all the fresh droppings there. That's
it will be there, but
you can see the kingfisher hole.
Yeah. It's always there, isn't it? It's nested here for years. The kingfisher, obviously not the same one, but a kingfisher has always nested here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what kids, haven't it?
From as long as I can remember.
Did you see the dipper fly when you
Aye,
saw back
was
there?
a duck. Just fine. What was on
All right. Well, it was just here. Just as I got to this corner, it flew the nest just up here.
All right. Well, we'll have a look. I did go. I think I got on camera going past us. It was that quick.
It looks a bit hard, like
it looks like a tricky one, doesn't it? I didn't think the camera's going to reach all the way into that. I'm extending the tripod, like.
Oh, yeah. You can see it there. Can you just put it under there?
Aye. I'll pull one of the legs off the bottom of the camera there.
See this ledge and that? It's all it's a bit of a slope and it's all loose. So.
Aye.
Otherwise, it's probably been flat like this.
I'm just extending this tripod so I can see if I can lift it up. Might get a leg, I don't know. It will have eggs, like.
Oh, it definitely had them because it was sitting it.
It blasted out. Because Philip was the only seen it. I was doing anything flying past me.
Past you, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just put me like that.
Yeah, it's never going to get in.
Put on my day back with like and I was even just get a little bit of the light.
There's a load of material doing that.
Aye, but it's definitely. I've seen it fly.
It's true. Aye.
You know what I mean?
It's probably had trouble building it last week when it was building it.
I know what you mean, it's going to be an awkward one, like, but
can I get the
hold on, I didn't have it.
Can I get the camera any higher?
You're not going to see it in the eye.
It's where the pool is, isn't it?
I don't trust this. If you could get up, you could probably get the GoPro into there, but we'll switch that off and see what we do.
Aye. Now I put a handy cam back on because there's a pile of droppings there.
Could be wagtails because they look like that, didn't they? Sometimes from we'd say they look like old, but
no, there is a nest up there on the overhand.
You might get the camera in there. This side might be better, like, is it?
I take open on this side now. I'll lift the camera over the top, see if I can see it.
We have filmed them as close before, like a wagtails and a dipper.
Aye, we did.
Like, literally 6 feet apart. See there?
Aye.
It's got a leaf, it's old, and it's got a leaf.
It's got a leaf on there. It's a shame. Well, we've struggled with the dippers. We might have getting in. We're not 100% sure.
I'd like to find something.
I got the GoPro in, but I'm not sure if it was too dark. It might actually show up. I'm not sure.
Like.
The handycam you couldn't see in. Handycam couldn't get above the nest.
Shall we head up here a bit?
Aye, we're going up.
Get on the top.
Aye. Right, I'll put the camera back on because Philip spotted the wrens.
It looks a decent one. It's made out of leaves. Is it leaves?
Oh, it's a good one, aye. That's a cracker nest, that.
Aye.
Oh, it's definitely a fresh nest. I can nearly see him right there on this. Aye, I think I don't know if it's on building because I think I can see into the back there. Aye, it's on building. Because I can still see bits of roots in the back.
It's definitely
it's a new nest, aye.
That will check with you.
We'll get that like a week or two. See if it continues. Or if it's one of them nests now, how they build multiple.
They build a few, didn't they? Just like laying one of them.
We have found them in here over the years, like a few with eggs. So it could be a good one with eggs. And it'll be a good little place to set a camera up on one of them branches looking into it. Getting the bird coming in and out.
Probably just get it on here. A little branch where you stick your GoPro even on there. I'll like slip it on like one of them. Straight in us, isn't it?
We'll get on these little branches and twigs and just get the bird
And
going
then
underneath.
we even have that camera set up somewhere so I didn't have it
Aye.
land on the branch first and know what it meant, you know.
Aye. Get it from like 2 different angles. Have the GoPro close up.
We'll climb up on the top and
Aye, it's around here, isn't it? Aye, I'm not going around here.
we need to come this
Aye.
bend out with that turn and you're climb
Aye.
a little bit.
Yeah, I'll turn the camera off. Right, we're getting to the end of the path.
It kind of gans off, yeah, there's path runs out basically.
It does, it's like a deep pool there.
I think the wagtail's probably nesting a bit further up there. But
It must be. We've never found it for about 2 or 3 years down here.
yeah, it's not plugged in.
Aye. Because there's some canny spots downstream as well. On,
Aye,
the,
but
on the other side.
That's the same though, it gets to so far then it's like a fence and there's houses and you kind of get any further really.
And you've got some canny, like, rocky places on the other side of the water where it could be nesting. And now you're going to get multiple wagtails up here. But it could be anywhere.
We used to nest on this side a lot, but some farmer and he died and he got took out and then you're not even allowed
Yeah,
on
aye.
there, are you?
I want allowed in. Towing the private. Because we used to fish over there. These were canny pools here, like this, especially this one. You could sit over there all night, catching birds. Getting bites on it. It was a good place for eels.
You didn't get many eels, I've never caught any.
No.
Neither one used to house catch them.
Uh-huh.
Never seen them, no.
No. I used to hate catching the things. It was like pulling a snake in.
Like,
Slimy, they would curl up the line and all kinds and you couldn't get the things off.
they didn't actually taste too bad though.
No, the fish, aren't they?
Aye, but the fish is like,
Aye.
it's like dead white.
Aye. I have tried them, aye.
Shall we climb up here then?
Aye.
Fine, yeah.
We've just come across it. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but where that branch is
I
in the
used to
middle
be
of the path.
quite a good path, but it's like caving away.
Oh,
over
it's
the years.
definitely gone.
It's a bit of a slack. Probably
Aye,
another.
I nearly lost my foot and just like wobbled across
I mean,
it.
it's not super high. It's only like
No.
8 foot, but it's on the rocks, you know.
I wouldn't like far down there, like. Aye.
Probably like the same couple of years.
Maybe it's 10 foot. Aye. Like, and then you've got your own height on top of that. You know,
Right.
so that's like for head.
Like
You know.
It's a case like it fell straight onto rocks.
Aye. It'd be a carry back job, like. An ambulance job, probably. Aye, wait, we're on the wood now.
It's fun sunfishes and that in here. Well, you could
Aye.
have been here from the, like you say, the bullfinches and whatnot, but too early for the bullfinches, I think.
Aye. We're going to go along a little bit and in the path spring we're under there. So we can have a good look, because we've always found the songthrush and blackbird nests in here. But a lot of them, we've come in like the middle spring where they've been predated or whatever.
Aye.
Now, so we're here early enough, we might find them with eggs. Is that a nest on the bottom of that honeysuckle stuff there?
Was that the
Or is it an old one?
One years ago in there, didn't we?
Aye, we found one a bit high up though. But that looks just like an old nest, doesn't it?
It is.
Aye.
We're down this way.
Aye. Right, I'll put the camera on a minute. Oh, there's little birds there.
Where?
In the beech tree? Oh no. I think it was a car going through the trees.
Nowadays,
No, in the
I
background.
remember to bring binoculars and that.
Aye.
So I'll do that jersey for a while by myself. It's this bird right on the top of the tree now. I just
Aye.
couldn't make it. Now, like,
You just see a
wasn't that
silhouette,
far
didn't you?
away. It's just you couldn't see the detail.
You get like, when the light behind you get a silhouette and you cannot see them properly.
We just forgot.
Aye.
Right, we'll head off on it.
And my eyes aren't that good these days, I wear glasses. These last few years. God, hey. Just come into these yew tree, fir tree type places. A couple of nests in here.
The owls could
Aye.
try to come across them last year because it's 3 foot. It would have been great to film.
Aye, that's a little bullfinch nest there. Oh, there's a songthrush just there.
Do you know what it is? Because we come here early on and later on would have been bothered to do it.
No, there's a wood pigeons. It's 3 foot. They're all within like 5 foot of each other off last year.
And just across
Because we didn't see that one last year.
no, we found a bullfinch
Just in there?
Hour there.
Aye.
But this would have been great to film now. You could have the camera
Aye.
pointing down.
We looked in here in the summer. So I don't know how we missed these.
A lot of my sure will come here now, like in the May.
Regular.
This one to
Aye. That's a shame, that. Right, we've just come through there. We've checked all the way through.
In the back, yeah.
And that's where we went down onto the water.
And we're going to head in this bit.
We're going to check through this part.
Hopefully find something different, because how we've fun up with those dippers. Right.
Oh no, with eggs,
I
yeah.
mean that wrench.
Oh, the wrench is good. Aye.
Maybe I'll get that one.
And a few old ones what we missed last year.
It's a little bit keeping on in there, like.
Aye.
Soon, like.
Oh, we'll get in. Oh, these are them big old pines that came down a few years ago.
A couple of years ago, there was a lot of trees come down, like, weren't there?
Aye. I remember I think there was only one or two here. I didn't think there was three.
Yeah, but close to where top of the wood there was, like, hundreds.
Aye.
Literally.
The other wood over the industrial estate, Winfield, the closed one of the paths
down. There used to be a path, but you couldn't even get in, could you?
Aye, because there was too many trees coming down across the path and it was dangerous. There was a lot of trees ready to fall as well. And we're just looking in these to see if we can spot.
When I think about it, you know, I'm sure last year we filmed this tree.
I think we did.
I'm kind of having like a deja vu thing.
No, you did.
We
definitely did. There's a bird roost or a nest or something. You see all the droppings here? I just cannot see if there's out. You can see all the droppings, like where something's been sitting.
Further up, it looks like there's some kind of nest like that.
I don't know if it's a nest or if it's just a roost. Probably a roost.
We'll get through, yeah.
I'm going to have a look around the backside, and I'll just think.
Yeah,
because if they're using it for a roost, they could use it for a nest at the same time, couldn't they? Because, you know, but for some reason birds do like these up the end.
I don't even think we can get up this way.
It's not surprising they came down like there's nout, you know, like it's all rock underneath. Rock and hard clay, where the roots kind of get down. So the roots have just spread out, they haven't went down really. You can't see out in there like.
We'll get through the rest of this route.
Aye. Right. We managed to climb.
It's always hard, we keep forgetting at the bottom it's nice and open. When you get hats like this, just propping, it's always really hard work to get through. But that's it anyhow.
That's a good bit.
I mean, we've fun the dippers and the wrench. It's not been bad.
A few old ones and that, like.
I've enjoyed the old water run.
Aye. Was this the part where the tree was?
No, that was the
it's just tree, yeah. Just to have a look, you know. Because it was a couple of years ago. Aye. I always like to check to see if they come back a year later. Half the box gone, like, and that was it there, but it's read up. Right. We've got what looks like a nuthatch hole.
Aye, but there's a couple of blue tits kind of hanging around there.
Aye, it's read on the entrance, that blue tit.
It's definitely a nuthatch, because I think you can see now where it's thinking up in the mud.
Oh, it's 100% nuthatch. Aye. It's 100% nuthatches.
And the size of it is, isn't it? I didn't have the blue tits, I've just kind of been a bit nosy and inspecting it. Or,
it could be, aye. Because it's not attempting to get in.
Oh.
Oh, there.
There's one just...
It's on the entrance.
Aye, but there's one just dropped below it now. Oh, what's this come?
There.
Oh, that's a nuthatch.
Aye, I've got it.
So it is, aye.
Aye, so the blue tits have done a shoot, the nuthatches there.
Aye, so they must have just been like...
They must have just been having a good look.
Yeah, it is, it's just dropping, yeah.
It's
back up in a minute.
It's chasing the blue tits away in the trees beside me. It'll go back up. I'll just leave the camera zoomed in on it.
Right, we had finished the work, we're just going to get back in the car, aren't we?
Aye.
We made the ending, but...
I'll just zoom backward a little bit to see if that comes in again.
Should come back a bit, I think. I wonder if it's still just on.
It's on the hole.
Is it? Alright. I wonder if it's still just building. Right now it looks complete, doesn't it?
It does, the hole looks good.
I didn't know what the lining said. I've never seen inside.
Leaves, isn't it? I'm sure it's just leaves.
I've never seen inside of it, so...
Aye. It's back over this tree again, it's chasing them blue tits away. They're just on the move constantly, otherwise I would have like picked the camera up and tried to catch them on camera. But it's just like very fidgety, it's all over the place chasing them away. Because for some reason the blue tits were inspecting the hole.
So you say that's one nest will never be to get the film inside. Like,
oh no, that's like...
You know what I mean?
You would have to find them in a bird box or something.
But it's like, the holes like...
they're tiny. You would have to find them in a hole, like in a nest box. You know, it's like, they do use them. It's the same with woodpeckers. I've seen videos of them in nest boxes, but you know, it's like, that's going to be few and far between that. That'll be rare.
So now it's going to come back like this, I mean...
I know. See, one could be in the nest. That's maybe what's going on, and then the males come and chase them away. Because then the whole...
sitting eggs.
The whole looks fully built up. I'll zoom back out.
Oh, we got it anyhow a little bit, didn't we? So
Aye. We had just crossed... We ended the video across the road, and then we're seeing this. You know, like, so... Because we're actually... we're looking at that one, aye.
It looks like it's been a woodpecker, but it looks quite perfectly rounded.
It is, well used.
But... Anyway, why we'll end it again.
Aye. We'll try and get away. But, you know, that's a few nests fun. I mean, it's one of them what you cannot see into, but it's still a nuthatch. And the bird was at the hole, chasing the blue tits away from it. So that's good. That was nice to see them. Right, back into the corner.